Mini quiz 3. For options A through E, choose all of the expressions that are equivalent to 4 times 2x plus 3. Okay, before we even look at this, what could we do before we look at the answers? What could we do here if we see a number on the outside and then parentheses? Good, distributive property. So we have 4 times 2x plus 3. This is 4 times 2 is what? 8. 4 times 2x, though, is 8x. What's 4 times 3? 12. Okay, so we have this and 8x plus 12. Let's look at which ones are equivalent. Now, whenever I see these parentheses here, I have to distribute, right? Now, there's one more thing that we did. We took the 2x plus 3 when we were doing algebra tiles. And we did 2x plus 3 on the inside, so it should be 2 x's, and then 1, 2, 3. You remember that? Now, how many times am I going to duplicate this? 4. So 1, 2. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Okay, 4. Now, what helps you in visualizing this as algebra tiles, does everyone remember how we did that? Yeah. Okay, so this helps us because now, when I look over here, you see 8x plus 3. Can you count it over here? So I have 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, 6x, 7x, 8x, right? But how many numbers? Do I have 3? No, I have way more than 3. So cross this one off. What about b? 3 plus 2x, and then times 4. So what is 4 times 3?
12.
12. What is 4 times 2x?
8x.
8x. Do we have 8x plus 12 here?
Yes.
Yep, so B is an answer. What about C? 6x plus 7. Can I count 6x only and then only 7?
No.
No, so is it equivalent?
No.
No. What about D?
Yes.
D is the reason I went through the algebra tiles. Because we have a 2x plus 3 here, a 2x plus 3 here, 2x plus 3 here, and a 2x plus 3 here, which is what's going on here. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So D works. What about E? 8x plus 12?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now for your grading, if they have B, D, and E, give them a +1. Anything else, even if it's B, C, D, E, or just B and D, it's a 0. It has to be completely 100% correct. So do that now. You have 5 seconds. And then we move on. Any questions?
0.
What's that?
0 out of 1.
Just put +1 or +0, and then we'll add them up into a fraction later. Okay, on to the next one. So John's fruit seller earns a 90-cent profit for each apple that it sells and a 90-cent profit for each banana that it sells. Which expression shows John's total profit from selling apples and bananas? Select 2 that apply. Okay, so you have 90 cents in apples and 90 cents in bananas, right? So if you have 90 cents for an apple, we can write the expression as this. Now, would this work for any amount of apples? Would I be able to find the price by just multiplying by 90 cents? How would I find the price for bananas? By multiplying. Okay. Now, how would I find the total of the two? Adding them up. Now, is there another way I could write this, though?
Yes.
All right, let's go through. Would it make sense to multiply the number of apples and bananas, then multiply the 90 cents? No, that wouldn't work. What about having 90 cents and then adding A and B, apples and bananas, and then multiplying? Yeah. Okay, that would work because I could just factor this out. and you would be able to distribute back in to go back up here. You guys see that? So you can go back and forward on that. What about C?
Yes.
Yeah, we already have it written. What about D?
No.
Nope. What about E?
No.
No, nothing about $1.80. And nothing about $1.80 there. Okay, for your grading, if they have B and C only, put +1. Anything else, any variation on that, only B, or anything else, +0. It has to be 100% correct. Okay, 5 seconds, and then we move on. All right, which equation is equivalent to 12x minus 4 plus 3x equals 80? Now you need to know two things, like terms and inverse properties. Okay, so what is a like term with 12x? 3x. What's the like term with -4? 80, but they're on different sides, right? So whenever we have an equation, we build this line. I'm not doing it. 12x plus 3x is 15x minus 4 is equal to 80. How do I move this -4? Because this is a like term with 80, right? How do I move it from one side to the other? Opposite operation. So it's subtraction. What's the inverse operation of subtraction, guys? Very good. Addition. Add 4. Add 4. This becomes 84 equals 15x. Now we don't have to solve for x all the way, but if you did, what would you do? If this is multiplication, what's the inverse operation? So you would divide, right? But on our problem, we don't have to solve all the way, and it would be an ugly fraction right now. So what we want to do is just look at what's the equivalent. Did I see 5x equals 80 anywhere when solving? No. Did I see 11x equals 80 anywhere when we were solving? No. Where? Okay. Did I see 15x equals 84?
Yes.
Yeah. What about 11x equals 84? No. Okay, so C is your correct answer. If they have C, only C, put +1. Anything else, +0. Moving on in 5 seconds. Any questions? All right, moving on. Last one. Luke scored 10 points in yesterday's game. That was 4 more than twice the number of points Alex scored. Which equation can be used to find A, the number of points Alex scored? Okay. Now, when I made the quiz, I actually broke this up. You probably were wondering, what is this line for, right? On the test, this won't happen, but, excuse me. On the test, this won't happen, but I broke it up like this, so then you can actually write this out. So for math notation, for 4, we just put 4. What is more than? Addition. What would be twice? Multiplication 2 times. Now what's the number of points Alex scored? Okay, so we would put A. Now do you see anything with 4 plus 2 times A? Yeah. So if you only were able to do the expression part, you could probably figure out, hey, this needs to go together, so B has to be your answer. A won't work, C won't work, and D won't work. Okay. So for B, put +1. Anything else, put +0. Please tally up your score at this time. So it is out of 1, 2, 3, 4 points. So add it up, put it out of 4 on the top. Now on the bottom, don't put this on the top. If you put it on the top already, that's fine. But in the future, please put it on the bottom. You're going to put CB and then your name. Okay, 10 more seconds. 5 seconds. All right, and this will be on haiku.